The topic today crawled out from under the rug. It removed that rose colour from within the rims, took my head from the sand and entreated us to talk about it. It hijacked my headphones, turned off the reality TV, lifted that cone of silence and said to me, if you really want to get smart, then we'll talk about violence. In a nation where statistics are pessimistic, the situation is that we fix it or it gets worse. And we have to want better. Get a newspaper, a radio, read a headline any day of the week. You'll see our reality here is bleak and news can only touch the peak. So there's a movement for improvement that is ours alone to seek. As a child, I thought to be safe outside, I just had to get older. But as a woman, I'm told I can't stroll through the park in the morning without one eye on the bushes and one over my shoulder. And I've heard the warnings, and yeah, I wish I was bolder, but facts fall fast, and if I come to harm, someone's gonna say, I told ya. Out on the roads, people are heavy on their horns, at the ready to take on anyone who slams a brake on, who cuts them off in their cars. We got young people out in bars, fists and fury flying so fast we can't even serve them glass. This is not a problem from the past. Last night, today, and tomorrow, someone's breath will be their last. Because someone looked at someone's girl sideways, or spilt a drink on you, or clipped you in a crowded room with an elbow, so yeah, what else could you do? Someone took your cab, called someone else's guy over, and other important topics you think people should die over. Last week, I went to a doctor's appointment with some things to check. The guy behind the counter says to me he's had a few weeks off. I say, did you go on holidays? He says, no, I got stabbed in the neck. And that is not a word of a lie, and on the way home I started to cry and I didn't sleep that night. Because I don't know why we do this to each other. Hurt that happens because we meant it. Hits heavy with intent and not enough done to prevent it. We're already up against it, man. We fight disease and disaster and famine. This is behavior we can change, so it's behavior to examine. This isn't a video game. You can't save up lives and collect them when you get them, shut someone down like a computer and decide when to reset them. There are no applause or rewards if the human being before you falls to the floor and shatters. If you've got a fight in you, man, let's do something that matters. Because you can turn aggression towards oppression. You can hurl hate at hunger, stand up to destruction and depression. You don't have to prove anything to anyone no matter what they've got to say. You don't have to persist and make a fist, you can resist and walk away. You don't want to be the reason there are shoes at a father's door that can't be worn again, while a mother mourns a child that can't be born again. And the tired words, what if, play on records of regret while you waste in concrete walls unable to forget. It can't be enough to meet this kind of violence with silence. We got to meet the madness head on, and if it tires us, we got to find more determination still. Because one moment can make a world collapse, and just one punch can kill.
Thank you, Simon and Stephanie, for the poem, The Topic, which was written for the Violence Awareness Day in King George Square recently.